It's my great pleasure and honor to welcome you, Maulana.
Thank you.
It's been about 3 years that we sat across each other, or I had the honor of sitting and talking to you. You had a very successful conference, and I want to congratulate you.
Thank you.
For the success of the conference.
Thank you.
Could you please tell us why the conference was held? What was the purpose of the conference?
I think that they mentioned it through their advertising papers for what it was it. I don't think that should be another hidden purpose for that conference.
The unity.
That is unity. On the day of Prophet's holy month or birthday of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also that now this year just I heard the day of orphans. I never heard before. Perhaps they did it before.
No,
Day of orphans.
I'm not aware.
I don't think. I am not remembering. And it was same days that our conference just
Coincided.
Yes. Therefore, through this conference, we reached 3 aims. First, the respect of the seal of prophets, most praised servant of Allah Almighty, most beloved servant of Allah Almighty, most respected servant of Allah Almighty, Sayyidina Muhammad. And also, we reached the day of orphans, that it is a pity for whole nations to have orphans, and I am looking that day by day, not year after year, but day by day, orphans increasing, and through that opportunity, we reached to speak on a unity among Muslims, that Allah Almighty sending His last prophet to bring people to a unity.
Do you think that the conference has achieved those objectives, or what do you think was missing, or what needs to be done more?
Must be, because it is a beginning, and it wasn't an official conference, and mostly I never like official conferences, because they have always some aims from those people whom they are preparing such a conferences. They are showing something, but intending something else. Therefore, officiality always taking away sincerity, Ikhlas. Therefore, you can't find through official meetings Ikhlas, that's sincerity. But we found, alhamdulillah, through this conference, that it was only built on respect and love and sincerity. We found enough enjoyment and contentment and more success to step on for a unity building through Muslims.
has unity ever been achieved among the Muslims?
Such a conference, I am not remembering, only I was remembering 1975, once there was a international Islamic conference, not unity, but international Islamic conference that it was in London, supported by Saudian government. But now, since that time, I am not remembering any other conference, international Islamic conference, except this one that our sincere and humble brothers, they gave their best to make it in existence, to come in existence, and they did their best. May Allah reward them.
Let us then talk about how real unity can be achieved. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Even prophets can't be able to make such a unity. Always, as long as shaitan everywhere, and through centuries, through mankind, it is difficult. But we are trying to take away sultanate of shaitan and to bring the kingdom of heavens on earth. That time, satanic sultanate going to be harmless as much as possible, can be controlled. But now, satanic sultanate on acting through Israel and West, from north to south, can't be controlled.
Why do you think that you will succeed while others have failed?
Because, what I am saying on me, on my friends, I am praising them that they did it through their sincerities. Ikhlas making them to be successful, nothing else, not money. This ummah must know that only ikhlas may save them, not money, not government's support. They must ask Allah Almighty's support, not government support, state support. No. They should be faith, always. Whom they are supporting on governments and money, they should be faith. Whom they are only trusting on their Lord Almighty's help, they should be victorious.
Besides Ikhlas and Love, what else do you emphasize in your teaching to those who follow you?
Respect must be. Without respecting each ourselves, it is impossible to do something that Allah Almighty ordering to His servants to keep respect among themselves. And respecting, bringing good understanding, bringing love, bringing everything.
Now, as others see you, perhaps, they might say that your followers practically worship you.
They are so foolish. They are not knowing what is worshipping, what is respect.
So you do not encourage your followers?
That is shaitanic teaching.
Yes.
That they learning. We are Muslims. We know, we are saying, La ma'buda illallah. That means no one worshipped except Allah Almighty. But they are so square-head people, and their heads like football, empty. Therefore, if anyone respecting a person, that we have been ordered, من لم يوقر كبيرنا ولم يرحم صغيرنا فليس منا توقير الناس and أنزل الناس منازلهم, to put everyone on their own station. That is an order from Sharia. But those people, they are asking to make everyone like communism. All of you say no. Allah Almighty saying, وَلَا تَنْسَوُا الْفَضْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. Allah Almighty saying that you must keep your ranks among yourselves. And إِنَّ أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. If you are finding someone that should be respected because his taqwa, you may respect him. You must not do as an ordinary person. No. But they are not following Madhab. They are Khamis Madhab. Fifth. We are following four Madhabs. And through our Madhab we are doing. If kissing hands, it is okay. Through four Madhabs. But through their Madhab, no. They are kissing their woman's womb. Not kissing hands. I must say this.
Yes, I understand.
But it is not haram for them. But kissing hand or person, that Prophet, Sahabas kissing Prophet's hand, and so many hadiths signing that through their printed books, it is signed that Prophet living to be kissed, his hands and even his feet. What is going to happen if I am kissing the hand of my mother? Haram? If I am kissing my mother's feet, haram? With which proof? They are saying this. Only they are trying to break real relationship between mu'mins and their teachers. And ulama warathatul anbiya. We must give our high respect to them. I don't like a 15 years old a young person coming and making his hand like this. It's American style. No, we have earth. We have traditional adab coming from Prophet time or Prophet. And we know up to date that kissing hands, it is a respect, not worshipping. If I am kissing my mother's feet, I am worshipping to him because I am coming making like this. But those people given knowledge, not given wisdoms. And Allah saying, وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ يُؤْتِ الْحِكْمَةَ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَمَنْ يُؤْتَ الْحِكْمَةَ فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. Allah Almighty never giving to everyone knowledge. So many people in America, universities, in Western universities, they are knowing Islamic knowledge, but they are not mu'min because they haven't given wisdom. Therefore, they are only reading books, no more. Wisdom is the soul of knowledge. Without wisdom, knowledge is dead.
Well, certainly a lot of people will agree with that. But in terms of the respect that is shown, are we carrying it very far to be perceived as you being either interceding on behalf of those who follow you, or the question of shafa. And how do you explain that? Because
make it more clear.
I will try. People believe when they see women coming in and kissing your hand, or men coming in and kissing, they think that first part you answered already, that you are being worshipped, number one, and number two.
No worshipping.
Yes,
they are foolish ones.
You made that.
Jahil people.
Yes.
Shaitan people. Who's saying that?
Yes. The second part is that it also gives them the intercession that in the Yawm al-Akhirah you will be interceding on their behalf, and
it is prohibited to make dua. If I am asking dua something for my brother and Zahul Ghaib, so many hadiths always advising that we may do dua. Dua, if it is going to be intercession, doesn't matter. I am asking from my Lord that, oh my Lord, give my brother a good life. What is wrong? If anyone kissing my hand and I am saying, Allah blessing you, it is haram? Haram? That is intercession?
No,
intercession now? No need intercession. But it is okay for a person to reach Allahu fi auni al-abid ma dama al-abdu fi auni akhihi. That means we must try to help each other. Anyway, by hand, by money, by saying, by praying. What is wrong? Perhaps I may help someone who can't help himself or herself. I may go to Sultan. That is an intercession, but it is in Sharia. He may ask, he may say, who may reach طلب أخيه إلى السلطان ثبت الله قدميه على الصراط. Therefore, Mahami, advocate, it is a honorable job, because they are helping people whom they can't be able to save their rights. Therefore it is in Sharia, Allah Almighty ordering to help each other. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. It is a command that we must help to each other for good things. How they are blaming me if I am making dua for them, and they are accusing me that I am making intercession. Intercession should be in divine presence. If Allah Almighty giving me an intercession, even I may say for those people, oh my Lord, those people, they are no mind people, send them with animals.
But nevertheless, is this very clear to those who follow you, that you are not going to intercede on their behalf, or you will pray?
They are not idiot ones like those people. They are clever ones. They may teach them. And they are professors, they may teach. They are doctors, they may take lessons from my followers. My followers is not cheated ones, all Europeans and Americans. Let them bring those people, one from German, from English, from American to Islam. I am not gathering people from market people, from common people. Everyone, they are engineers, professors, educated people. I can't cheat them.
we'll take a break for a minute and we'll come back. Thank you.
5, 4, 3.
We're back again. We were talking about how you are perceived by others, and sometimes during meetings with the adab that you were talking about, you are introduced as the perfect model. People believe that there was only one perfect model, that was the Prophet.
But from him so many models coming.
So you think that that is a right introduction for a human being?
Human being, prophets, they are first models, ma'soom, that innocence. Others, all of them, they are not going to be innocent, but through their mujahada, through their fighting with their nafs, they can be able to control their nafs. Who is going to be able to control their egos may be a model for others to make them how to control their egos. Because every evil just coming from uncontrolled people. I am not saying that I am a perfect model of Prophet ﷺ, but I am trying to step on his steps. Not stepping after shaitan, no, or after ego, no.
So, in that sense then, if with the objections that these people have, and with the perception that is being talked about by different people, if you were to tell your followers not to address you as a perfect model, not to kiss your hand and your feet, and especially when they say that in a meeting when women come and touch you, that is really that Prophet would not allow that. So I want your comments on that.
No, they are always untrue people. They are always changing things from its real life. They are liars. They are making iftira. They are making backbitings. And they are hasud, jealous, envious people. Because I never saying that I am a perfect one until they should find a perfect one. I am training them only. I'm never saying I am 100% a perfect trainer. But now a good fortunate that I am here and I am trying to do my best with people. As a doctor, can't be a what you are saying a specialist, but he must treat his patient. What he should do? He should say, no, I am not a specialist, I can't touch it. That is true. I never said to anyone that I am 100% perfect person and I am training you, come and kiss my hand and feet. I am not so foolish one, like those people. They are thinking that I am saying to them, come and kiss my hand. Or
that is a necessary part of your training.
No, never. My trainings, it is written through my books, through my association. But they never reading that books, They are so proud shaitans. Anywhere they may say that I am saying kiss my hand, kiss my feet.
But
when I may enter to a crowded people without doing anything, can't be able anyone to sit in his place, must stand up. And even I am not saying that is something granted to me from the greatness of Allah. Hey, but they can't stop to sit down when I am passing. They are standing up and rushing on me. I am not saying. I was in Mecca, in Medina, and I was standing and praying towards Qibla. When I am finishing, someone from those people coming and saying, "Oh, Shaykh, why bringing those people behind of you?" And I was surprised. I am closed eye, making dua, not with sound only, but I may hear it. But I am looking and showing that 100 people behind me.
You don't know that.
I am saying that I never called anyone. I am some ordinary person. I am visitor here. I never calling those people. They are coming. Why you are shouting to me? Say to those people to go away. And he is dead. That is, prophets, they have magnetic power. Judgement, we are saying. Haqiqatul Judgement. That makes hearts of people to run to that person.
True.
I had someone from that through our spiritual way. I am not empty one like those people. But they are Hussar, as in front of Prophet, so many Hussar from Jewish people. Doesn't matter. They come to anything.
Yes. But by the same token, you do not actively discourage them to do this.
I am saying don't do. They are saying we are doing. And what's happening if my hand, they are kissing? Prophet kissed the stone. You know it? All Sahaba kissed the stone.
They kiss because the Prophet did.
Yes. And whole Hujjaj kissing a stone. Kissing Kaaba, not haram, to kiss Kaaba. Kaaba more honored than man? No.
But Kaaba has a special place in the heart.
Yeah, a special place also. We have been granted the speciality to be Khalifatullah. That Baytullah, we are Khalifatullah. How you can say this? We are less honored from Kaaba? No, never.
No, I think you're quite right when you point out that man is the Khalifatullah and man deserves the honor.
We have been honored. That angels were asking that honor, they haven't given. We have been granted. How you can say? A person was sitting like this, putting his back on Kaaba, and someone saying, "Why you are doing this?" And you are saying, "Why? I am more than this Kaaba in divine presence. Kaaba can't do sajda, I am making sajda. Kaaba is Baytullah and built by Sayyidina Ibrahim, my creation from Allah." Yes.
Now, coming to your teachings themselves,
Yeah.
the teaching
I am teaching on two pillars. I am teaching them that you must try to be good servants for your Lord. Because we have been created for divinely service. Is it okay? Therefore, all people try to be good servants for divinely service. Secondly, Allah Almighty, He likes that everyone may do his best for others. That is true, nothing else. My teaching as a summary coming on these 2 points: to be good servants for Allah Almighty and to be good ones to each other. Anything if I am saying to them, they may ask.
Now, is there through this teaching, why is there so much emphasis on the external appearance that every follower of yours
Why
has?
you are asking such a question? What was wrong teachings of Prophet that munafiqs was criticizing Prophet? What?
So it's not.
You understand what I meant to
Yes,
say?
yes, I know.
Those people,
Yes.
same from same plant, from same seeds. Munafiqs, they were harming always Prophet to make him unhappy. They are doing everything to make Prophet, to harm Prophet. And Prophet's teachings, most perfect teachings. I am nothing. How they are going to be happy with me when I am teaching my people to be good servants and good to each other? They never like to be good servants for Allah. Those people, I am taking them from kufr out and teaching them Qur'an and Sunnah, Kitab and Sunnah, making them to say Shahada, to make zikr, to pray Allah, to follow Islamic way. I am wrong making those Europeans, Western people, Muslims. I am blamed,
No, but
blamed to them, cursing on them.
no, the point I am
I understand your point,
taking the discussion
I
towards is
understand your point.
that
But they are not understanding the point.
there is, due to all of this, the perception becomes that of a cult, and they
are all hasud people. Hasad, making them to make such a corruptions, fitna. Shaitan, they are servants of Shaitan, not servants of God. They are abidu Shaitan, followers of Shaitan. But Alhamdulillah, we are not followers of Shaitan, no. As long as we are knowing that we are followers of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Rasulullah, and his way, through 4 Madhabs, and according to our doctrines that just brought from Sahaba, Ash'ariyin, al-Maturidiyin. Then 4 Madhabs, Imam Azam, Imam Malik, Imam Shafi, Imam Hanbali. We are muqayyad, we have been controlled through 4 Madhabs, everything that we are doing. We have enough proofs. We are believing that we must follow a Madhab. We are not such a people to take what it is necessary to be taken from Holy Qur'an or from Holy Hadith. But we must follow Imams, we must follow Sheikhs, we must follow teachers.
But for an average person here, an average Muslim, and those who criticize you, believe that the Qur'an is accessible to everyone in terms of reading and understanding. Why should anyone follow a Shaykh?
How they learn that? Without Shaykh they learn.
There is
They
translation.
learn through whom their mothers or teacher teaching them. How they learn? Teacher, how they became doctors. Writing Risail, giving these non-Muslim professors, they are giving to them the title of doctor. and they are speaking. I am also given authority from Prophet up to date, without cutting.
How do you explain that? What authority?
Bismillahir, Rahmaanir. Nabi, Siddiq, Salman, Qasim, Ja'far, Taifu, Abu al-Hasan, Abu Ali, Yusuf, Abu al-Abbas, Abdul Khaliq, Arif, Mahmud, Ali Muhammad, Bab al-Samasi, Shaykh Amir al-Kulal, Khaja al-Naqshbandi, Alauddin, Yaqub, Waidullah, Muhammad, Zahid Dervish, Muhammad, Khaja al-Amkanaki, Muhammad al-Baqi, Ahmad al-Faruq, Muhammad Masum, Sayfuddin, Nur Muhammad, Habibullah, Abdullah, Shaykh Khalid, Shaykh Ismail, Khas Muhammad, Shaykh Muhammad Effendi al-Yarawi, Sayyid Jamaluddin al-Muqir al-Husaini, Abu Ahmad al-Suwir, Abu Muhammad al-Madani, Sayyid Sharafuddin Dagestani, Sayyid Yubabla, Sultan al-Awliya, Shaykh Abdullah Dagestani. That is a chain from...
That is the silsila.
Yeah,
but
I have been authorized. Tell them, bring their authority when they are speaking. They are trusting non-Muslims, see that they are doctors. I never accepting them. In Islam there is ulama, no doctors.
But then, does that make the religion only for the ulama?
Yes. Al-ulama warasatul anbiya. How we are saying? For juhala? For those juhala? Deen for them? No, we are not accepting. Now, from this day and going on, we are going to fight to them.
But
Not leaving them to make their false to be as a doctrine for Muslims. No, we have doctrines.
yes, but when the Qur'an is saying Hudan lin-nas, what does the word nas mean? Is it restricting its message to just the...
You understanding what is nas? Who is
I'm
nas?
asking.
The Europeans, Americans, they are nas.
Everybody.
But Huda, from Prophet to his inheritors. They are inheritors or not? From whom they are taking their knowledge? From non-Muslims. We are not taking from non-Muslims. We are taking from Muslims. And our teachers, that we are saying Shaykh. Shaykh means teacher. Imam means teacher. We are learning from them. They taught us from Qur'an and from Hadith. And we learned. We have been authorized.
We'll take a break here.
Yes, he is going to be tired.
Roll tape.
Volunteer.
Five, four, three.
Coming back to your teaching, Ulama, what is actually the teaching of al-Sunnah wal-Jamat, and how does it differ from other teachings within Islam?
Because Prophet, he said, Jewish people just divided into 71 sects, and Christian just divided into 72 sects, and my nation going to be divided into 73 sects.
There are more than that now.
And he was saying, among 73 sects, only one going to be on right path, and others changing and going wrong. They are mistaken. And companions, they were asking, O Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, men whom they are. And he was saying, myself and my companions' way, whom they are stepping on it, they are on right path, and others wrong. Therefore, must be wrong sects now in our days also, but from divinely justice, Allah Almighty keeping among so many wrong ways His right path. Even there are a few ones, but doesn't matter. And we are saying that they are al-Sunnah wal-Jamat, whom they are keeping Sunnah al-Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and following it.
So, in other words, every Muslim who really confesses to be a Muslim will have to necessarily agree with what you are saying, that he has to follow the message of the Qur'an and the Sunnah of the Prophet. So,
yes, up to date, whom they are accepting for Madhabs, as acting Madhabs, and they are believing doctrines of Islam according to the time of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We are saying that they are on right path.
so you are saying that, for instance, the Madhahib,
Mazahib must be followed.
must be followed.
Must be followed.
But the Madhahib were not there during the time of the Prophet.
I know. When I was first going to Hijaz, between Mecca and Jeddah, no way. But now, so many lines and autobahns, motor cars. Because it was only a way for camels. But now, it is necessary to make wider and wider and wider. And because Islam is not only for Arabs that they are living in deserts, but Islam was an international religion to spread through every kind of nations. And nations, they have so many traditional customs, so that Islam going and must be Islamic understanding to come wider and wider, so that everyone easily may follow the way of Allah. That is the reason that we are in need to be Madhabs so many ways. And all of them, they are taking from Holy Qur'an and from Hadith Sharif.
So you feel that we need more Madhabs?
No, 4 lines it is enough. I don't think that you are making 40 lines because too many cars on ways. No, it is okay. It is enough.
So where does your teaching fit in these 4 Madhabs?
Hanafi.
So,
But I am not objecting if Shafi followers coming, it is okay, because 4 of them same direction.
yeah.
Not one going, one coming. No, all of them moving on same aim, on same target, on same point.
But these Madhabs, or these great scholars, at that time, they interpreted Islam in a certain way. But now, with the world changing, are those interpretations still applicable?
Yeah, now you are saying something that at the beginning you were objecting on it, because for Madhabs, making easy for people to act according holy commands of Allah Almighty and His Prophet. Now those people asking to take away for Madhabs and to make one way, Salafi ways. What? Salafi people, whom they are Salafi? Abdul Wahab is Salafi, only one. What about 4 Imams? They are not Salafun Salih, or Salafun Fasik, or Salafun Talih, or Salafun Ghayru Salih. Who is going to be witness against Imam Azam, Imam Shafi, Imam Malik, Imam Hanbal. Who is going to say anything against that? How they are finishing that, and they are asking to make one way, only Salafi way, that to make whole ummah, whole nations through that Salafi way. If we are asking to move there, saying haram. If we are asking to go back, saying kufr. If you are asking to move right hand, saying shirk. If you are asking to move left hand, going to say bid'ah. And we can't move now. How they are going to introduce Islam to whole nations? They are so no-mind people. You are professor, you are accepting this? Salafi Mazhab?
I'm supposed to do the interview.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. MashaAllah, he's a very clever professor. What we shall do. Yes, it's true.
Now, talking of the practices of further, do you believe that the al-Kitab, Christians and the Jews, also will stand in the day of judgment and gain Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's reward, or only the Muslims will be going to heaven?
We are according to our beliefs, إنما الأعمال بالخواتم. We are looking final point, if going with Iman or not. So many people from Christians may reach the honor of Iman last breath. That is okay. So many people living Muslim, dying kafir. That is Islam's doctrine also. We are not judging on any person that he is going to go from this world Muslim, or that one going to be kafir. No. It is not our doctrines, our beliefs. No. We are living last decision, Ahkamul Hakimin, for Allah Almighty. Therefore, we are not saying that those people whom they are saying we are Salafi, they should be continue on that way forever, because so many of them coming to me and repenting and saying we were wrong. Now we find right way.
Maulana, what is Islam and what is Iman?
Islam, the meaning of Islam, it is peace, as you know, everyone knows it. But in the religious terms, Islam means to surrender commands of Allah Almighty.
So it's a process. It's it is a way
to surrender the commands and His will also. That means Maqamul Abdiyya, Maqamul Ubudiyya. Ubudiyya, whom they are keeping commands. Abd, Abid, who taking whole commands. Abd, who is going to be happy with the will of Allah. No any objecting what coming on him or others. He is surrendering, saying, as you like, O my Lord.
So you become in that process Abdullah.
No, we are so far away from to be Abdullah, Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. His honor. You can't say for Prophet he was Abid. No, what he was, Subhanalladhi asra bi abdihi. Allah Almighty witnessing that he was Abd, highest highest point for Prophet. Prophet just reached highest point from servanthood, but never getting up to be lordship. Lordship is only for Allah. La sharika lah.
What is Iman?
Iman, it is a contentment through our hearts for the existence of our Lord Almighty Allah and His angels and His holy books and His holy prophets and last day, paradise and hell and judgment day, and to believe also that everything just programmed and nothing going to be coincidentally.
And is there a stage where a person can go beyond Iman, Ihsan, or whatever?
As a child, first we may say Bismillahir, Rahmaanir, and he say Bismillahir. Then we are saying Rabbi Yasir, wa-la tu'assir, Rabbi tammim bil khair. Then we are saying, say Alif, Be, Te. He is saying Alif, Be, Te. He is learning forms, but alphabet. But he is not knowing really that is Alif or Be or Te. When he is reaching to form words, then he is understanding that is Alif, that is Nun, that is Alif, that means Ana. But first, he must say as we are saying. Therefore, Iman Taqlidi, to follow a person, it is okay. We are saying, Amantu billahi wa malaikati wa kutubi wa rasuli wal yawmil akhir wa bil qadri khayri wa sharri min Allah ta'ala wal ba'th ba'da al-mawt. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. Sallallahu alayhi. Enough. But when we are improving to reach the level of knowledge, ilmi, imanul ilmi, by knowledge, it is getting up. Then you are improving so that something from unseen worlds coming to your vision. From ghaib to shuhud. That is the Prophet's levels. And after them, they are inheritors that should be granted a vision to see from unseen worlds. That is Maqamul Ihsan. Allahu Alam. They are not knowing, but He knows. And His prophets know.
So, this is a process in which a person reaches a higher and higher degree.
Reaching. As a person, first stepping through minaret, stepping, but no vision. When he is going to top point, so many things.
See more.
Seeing whole.
So through the practices that one follows or one learns, one begins to travel from point A to point B.
That we are saying shulu. Shulu means beginning to travel from yourself to Allah. When you are even leaving yourself, you are going to reach to Allah. When you are carrying yourself, you never reaching to Allah.
What is Marifa? What is
that is Marifa. Because you can't say anything for Marifa until you are walking, traveling, and reaching to that Marifa. Or news, you may read news about Marifa, but it is not real Marifa. When you are looking and seeing, I was hearing about Pacific Ocean. Now yesterday they are taking me on beach, and I look, oh, subhanallah, subhanallah, azam shanu, wa azam shanu, wa azam mulku. I am saying, that is Bahr al-Muhit al-Hadi, Pacific Ocean. Now I have that marifat about that huge ocean.
So you believe that one does get to that point of Marifa? If one
can be. If following, can be. The steps of prophets, every prophet carrying their nation to Marifa. But you must follow them really. With qadam wa-sidq. Must be.
I see your
Tasbih.
What do you actually say?
This preventing me to be heedless.
To be
Heedless.
heedless.
Ghafil.
I see.
Ghafil. Always saying Allah, Allah, La ilaha illallah, to be zakir ma-al-mazkur. Always.
So it's mostly
Or saying Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad wa sallim. Or saying astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah. Tubtu ilayka ya Rabbi. If bad things, I may leave it.
yes. No, I keep it. Don't throw it away. Throw it away. I'll have my hand out. So, one more question I have. In these practices, especially for the Sufis, what is the word Sufi? How does one understand that word Sufism?
Sufism, if any ordinary person asking for an high school or university, asking something to learn about it, it is so difficult to give a full understanding to that person. But we may say Sufism or Tariqat means a way according to Sunnah and Qur'an Kareem to find a way to save servants from evil and devils and to make a control on themselves, who may be able to be a control on himself. He can move any direction, particularly direction of Prophet and his Lord Almighty Allah.
One last request. Could I ask you for a small dua for all the people who...
I am asking, Allahumma atina bi fadlika fi man hadayt, wa afina fi man afayt, wa tawallana fi man tawallayt, wa barik lana fi ma atayt, wa qina wasrif anna sharra ma qadayt, fa innaka taqdi wa la yuqda alayk, fa innahu la yadhillu man walayt, wa la yu'izzu man adayt, tabarakta rabbana wa ta'alayt, فلك الحمد على ما قضيت نستغفرك اللهم ونتوب إليك وصلى الله على النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. آمين.
Thank you very, very much. An honor. Thanks, sir.